Welcome to Policy on Demand's Week in Review. I'm Mark Prater.
What would you tell clients are your takeaways from this week?
My key takeaways from the week are guidance on the incentives of two significant tax legislative packages enacted last August, and that guidance is starting to accelerate. I'm referring to the CHIPS Act and the Inflation Reduction Act, which passed in a flurry of legislative activity then. Key Biden administration officials, led by Secretary Yellen, have said that the incentives in both bills would receive top priority. This is an important recognition as taxpayers are looking for clarification of key terms and conditions before they can commit to investments in semiconductor manufacturing and renewable energy production facilities. This week, the Treasury Department and the Department of Commerce released guidance on the CHIPS investment tax credit and grant funding, respectively. Assistant Secretary for Tax Policy Batchelder indicated that tranches of guidance on the benefits will begin to roll out this spring, beginning with the electric vehicle credit issues and leading up to key questions on direct pay and transferability.
Which question related to policy did you get asked the most, and how did you respond?
The question I got asked most this week was what's happening with the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act business extenders, like provisions to reverse Section 174 research and development amortization. My reaction is there are still two hurdles of a tax legislative vehicle and agreement between Democrats and Republicans on what Democrats want in exchange as working families relief, principally expansion of the child tax credit. Those hurdles remain and likely delay legislative action if it is to be completed to somewhat later this year. There is, however, some very good news on this front. Last week, a bipartisan Senate bill repealing amortization was reintroduced by Senators Hassan and Young. A total of 14 senators, evenly split between Democrats and Republicans, put their names on that bill.
Where should companies focus their attention in the coming week?
Companies should focus their attention on two areas. On the efforts to reverse Section 174 amortization, keep an eye on what senior tax writers and leadership are saying in the House and the Senate. It was a good sign that Senator Murray, second in the Senate Democratic leadership, co-sponsored the Senate bill. Also keep your eyes out for Treasury guidance on the climate package and CHIPS bill.